ChatGPT Agent just launched about a month ago, and it's already changing how YouTube creators and businesses operate their channel. And I'm not just talking about writing scripts or coming up with ideas, I'm talking about funnel hacking, finding outlier videos, analyzing your competitors. You can do so many things with YouTube. Now I've been testing this for the past week with Real YouTube Task, and in this video I'm going to show you why early adapters to this type of technology for YouTube have a massive advantage. So let's just get right into it. Now I believe agent mode on ChatGPT is only available for paid plans. So if you click the plus over here, you can click on agent mode and you can see it's already activated. So if you're not familiar with AI agents, they can pretty much work independently for hours while you're sleeping or while you're doing something else. It can literally just work for hours. Just give it a task and it'll do it for you. It's like a virtual assistant, but in AI. So what we're going to do, I have my Miro board here. We're pretty much going to use this AI agent to come up with ideas, scripting, outliers, funnel hacking, and competitors. I have it all listed out here on this Miro board. And they're all going to work together, which is why I have them in this specific order. So starting with the ideas, under it is pretty much a prompt. So we're going to use this prompt. Let me just copy and paste this. I can paste all of these in the description. It'll be on like a Google Doc. You can just copy and paste these. So I'm gonna paste it here. Pretty much what it says is analyze my YouTube channel and my top 5 competitors in one list/sheet. Give me a document with all these deliverables. And I have everything that I would do for my clients and put on a Google Sheet. And it pretty much covers everything about you, your channel, your niche, what your ICP is, how can you attract them, what their pain points are, bottlenecks, missile doubts, everything like that. That's pretty much what one of these sheets would be, at least the ones I create for my YouTube clients. And separately from that, give me a list of my top 5 competitors in their YouTube channels. And we would use these for pretty much the outlier videos, the funnel hacking, and competitors. You guys are gonna see it's gonna get pretty crazy in here. Now, once this is done, we're going to actually do the scripting. So I'm gonna copy and paste this prompt in there. I'm gonna download the avatar sheet that it gives me, and I'm going to have it create me a good script, a good title, and I'm going to give it some really good frameworks in a Google Doc. I'm gonna upload it, and we're gonna see exactly how good it does at creating these really good scripts. And you can see on screen, it pretty much analyzed everything that I told it to. It gave me the demographics, the psychographics. It gave me probably my audience's gender, which is pretty much mostly male. I'm surprised it gave me that big of a percentage for female. Either way, we're just gonna copy and paste all this into a Google Sheet. Or actually, can I download this? Yep, download, cool. And let's do PDF. So now that that's downloaded, we can actually move over to the scripting part. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna copy this, paste it in here. All right, so we're pretty much gonna make it give me 10 high-performing video ideas, clickable titles and descriptions, a script outlined for each, 2 full-length scripts, and a style guide like tone, wording, and B2B versus B2C positioning. Because B2B video should be a lot more direct, B2C video should be more curiosity driven, right? It doesn't have to be that direct. All right, so I pretty much gave it my avatar sheet, all of my ICPs like FAQs, about them, and I pretty much gave it a bunch of script templates, which I'm not gonna give away the script templates, but I do have like almost 100 title frameworks that I created and I compiled from a bunch of creators as well as some I created myself. So if you want that, you can click the second link below to join my newsletter. I'm pretty much gonna give it all in there, and it's gonna be soon, so you don't wanna join now. Anyhow, I'm gonna actually paste this and we're gonna see how it does. Actually, let me give it some good title frameworks. Use these title formats. I'm actually gonna take it from the Miro board that I gave you guys in my previous, I think it was 2 videos ago. I gave you guys a bunch of title frameworks. All right, so here's some good ones that I just found. So I'm gonna copy all, I'm gonna paste it here. Use these title formats for the YouTube titles. And this should pretty much be a bunch of information. And by the way, if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this, or you can just store a newsletter because it's going to be in there for free. And it's going to be a lot more than that. Anyhow, I have that pasted. I'm going to give it a go. ChatGPT Agent is on, and we're going to press enter, and we're going to see how that does. Now, luckily, this time we don't actually need to wait because I have all of my competitors. We already did the ideas. We have the scripting going on right now. Let me scroll down a bit. You can pretty much see it's going to do some thinking and some, oh my gosh, some crazy stuff. And now what we can do is actually start the outliers. Because they gave me my competitors, let me scroll up here a bit. It gave me my competitors. It didn't give me their links though, their YouTube channel links. But either way, what we can do is copy its table. And what I'm gonna do is open a new chat, and we're gonna copy it in here. And hopefully it can understand this. I definitely can't, but we're gonna leave that there. And we're gonna actually copy and paste this prompt to the top of it. So let me make sure it's a space, and then paste this up here. So research my top 5 competitors' channels, identify all outlier videos that perform 20x above their channel average. I go a lot more in depth than this, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna stay a little general. So I'm gonna leave this here. And for these YouTubers, they have like a lot, hundreds of thousands of subs. So what we're gonna do is bump this up a bit. We're gonna put this to 250K views. So that's there. I included their names. The agent can do all of that itself, and we can organize into a table for it, which is pretty much all down here. So we're gonna press enter. And now it's going to actually do all of the research to find some outlier videos for us. So instead of scrolling on a YouTube page and looking for the 20x outlier, the 30x outliers, you can just use this agent, have it scrape like hundreds of videos for you at one time. And that way you can save a bunch of time. And this is pretty much the power of AI agents. Now, the outlier is going. Now that we have the scripting going on now, the outliers going on, it's going to get a little bit more fun because now we can do some funnel hacking. So I'm going to copy and paste this into a new chat. I'm not sure if you need to keep creating these new chats or if there's a place where you can have them all like together, but we're going to copy and paste this here. I want to see what type of offer they're running and like I want to see what they are selling, their price points and positioning, how they're positioning it in the market. I want to see their primary CTAs in their videos, as well as I want to see what platforms they're using for growth besides YouTube. Obviously, they're probably using LinkedIn, maybe TikTok, etc. And I wanted to see the gaps or weaknesses that I can leverage, and I wanted to deliver it in a table plus a summary doc. So it's going to give me all the information. It's pretty much going to funnel hack everything about them. And I'm going to get all the info so I can use it and then leverage it to make something even better and get better than them pretty much. I'm doing this live, so you're basically watching me doing this. So we have that in there. The only thing that we don't have is my competitors. Boom. Press enter, and now that's working for us too. Literally, this has taken me less than 5 minutes, and I already have a bunch of agents doing a bunch of work for me. One's funnel hacking, one's scripting, the other one is finding outlier videos so that I can post and go viral or get a bunch of views, even though views are a vanity metric. If you watch my previous videos, views don't mean money. So it's funnel hacking, outliers, and scripting. And we already have one that analyzed pretty much my entire channel and my avatar, my client avatar, etc. Now, competitors. What we want to do here is find our most performing videos, and we want to find all the questions or pain points that remain unanswered in the comment section. Now, this is kind of crazy. Let me in the comment section. And this is because a lot of YouTubers, they post, but they don't answer in the comments, and they don't answer any questions that are given to them. Like, for example, let's say someone posts about YouTube hacks. Let's say someone asks a question about a different YouTube hack, how they can expand on it even more, and the YouTuber doesn't answer or make a video on it. A bunch of people are asking it. Well, I can go ahead and make a video on that and get that audience for myself. Now they like me more than that other guy because they don't respond to comments. So what we're going to do is copy this. Whoa, this is already done. All right, well, we're going to come back to that. What I can do is create a new chat, scroll down here, and then we're going to copy this competitor table one more time. We're going to post a new competitor table, boom, and we're going to have it scrape the comment sections of my top 5 competitors' highest performing videos. We want it to identify all the questions or pain points that remained unanswered in the comment section. All right, so now we have it neatly. It's pretty much going to find all the questions or pain points that remain unanswered in the comment section. It's going to find the themes and topics that come up repeatedly, and it's going to find opportunities for me to create videos that solve these problems. And actually, just so I can get a bit more specific, all the questions that remain unanswered in the comment section and the creator hasn't posted about. Boom. So press enter, and we're going to see how that does as well. And keep in mind, you could put a bunch more info so that you can get a lot more specific and get even better results, because the more info that you give AI, the better it's going to actually create an output. But I forgot to use agent for this one. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and we're going to turn on agents, and then boom. So now we have agent working on this. All right, so now we're back to the scripting agent. Let's see exactly how it did. Let me close the sidebar. So besides it thinking we're in 2024, it looks like it did pretty well. So video idea number 1, YouTube lead gen has changed in 2024. Let me zoom in a bit and move to the side. YouTube lead gen has changed in 2025, I should say. You need to know this, okay? That's a cool one. Maybe title format niche has changed in 2024. You need to know this. Okay, so use the title format that I had. That's not a bad one. Another idea. Video idea number 2, the laziest way to convert viewers into qualified sales calls. This is a good video idea too. It's pretty much attracting my ICP and telling them you can turn viewers into qualified calls by being super lazy. And a lot of people think you need hard work on YouTube. You actually just need to know the right systems and know how to leverage them properly. So that's a good one. Video idea 3, if I were starting over with YouTube again, I'd do this. This is amazing. 4, 5 things you must do to turn YouTube into a sales funnel. So these video ideas are not bad whatsoever. These are pretty good. Let's scroll down to see the scripts. So you can see full script, 5 things you must do to turn your channel into a sales funnel. Okay, the intro, highlights Marquise with Flow Social. Okay. So the scripting obviously is not that good. It didn't use any of the scripting frameworks that I gave it because it would be way better than this. But yeah, pretty much the scripting probably needs some help. I probably should have been more specific with the actual scripting document. I probably should have told it to use it. But what we're going to do is just leave that. You can pretty much see how it can be used for scripting. The more info you give it, the better it's going to be. Now let's look at the outlier videos. You can pretty much see it gave me a bunch of data. So it pretty much gave me the channel names of competitors. I'm surprised VidIQ's here. I actually promote this tool. Link in the description, by the way, if you want this tool. It pretty much helps with YouTube SEO. It's an amazing tool for YouTube. I have a bunch of people already helped get started with that. So pretty much it gave me a bunch of these competitors that I have. It gave me their average views per video and some videos that pretty much cracked the 20x threshold, which is pretty much an outlier video, like a video that performed 20 times the channel average and has a minimum of 250k views, at least for the purpose that I did. So it gave me the video ideas, 17 YouTube mistakes that destroy your YouTube growth, which is not a bad video idea. Best microphones for YouTube, top 5. This is not bad either. It's helping your ICP, I guess. You can still funnel them pretty easily. 3 ways to get views, 3 ways to get more views on your YouTube videos. This is not bad. So a lot of these are top of the funnel content, which of course would get the most amount of views. And top of the funnel content is just to attract people, get people to know you, get them to be channel aware, I guess you could say. Get them to be aware of who you are, that you exist, pretty much. And then middle of the funnel is obviously going to be talking to a specific person. Bottom of the funnel is going to be getting them to your offer. Case study, testimonial, things like this are going to work for bottom of the funnel. And as I can see here, these are all top of the funnel videos. So of course they're going to get the most amount of views. It did a good job with this one. Now let's see what the funnel hacking did. So audit the funnels of my 5 competitors. So funnel hacking is obviously going to be a ton of data. I can't really go through this all here, but we can pretty much see give me my competitor, the funnel type that they're running. So I can see book a call, tools plus consulting, course memberships, interesting, offers and positioning, CTAs, growth platforms and gaps, and leverage opportunities. Pretty interesting. And you can pretty much see down here, it gave me a summary of their strengths, their weaknesses, and their opportunity. It did a pretty good job on this one. So the funnel hacking part is not bad at all. It's pretty much recommending me to personalize my funnel, leverage trust and authority, offer gradual upsells, and differentiate my messaging, identify gaps in competitors. Interesting. So this is not bad either. I could just, honestly, I'm probably gonna play with this a lot more. I like funnel hacking a ton, so that's really good. And next thing, the last thing is gonna be competitors. We wanna see if it actually was able to scrape the highest performing videos. All right, so scrolling down, you can see it says it cannot scrape YouTube comments because doing so would violate policy requirements and YouTube's term of service. But it's giving me a bunch of ideas that I could create based off their channel. So it can't scrape the public comments on their YouTube channels, but it can scrape the public videos on their channels, which is okay. Either way, you can see now how GPT-5, which just came out a month ago, is already changing YouTube and how you can use it to your advantage. So look, if you don't want to have to deal with all of this yourself, especially because AI is only as good as the one prompting it, click the first link below to book a free strategy call with my agency. We'll handle everything for you, the ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and posting. So all you have to do is record for 2 hours per month. And sure, you can use AI, but we only get good results with AI because of all the research and trial and error my agency goes through every single day to see what's new with YouTube, what's changed, what new strategies there are. That way we can actually prompt it the right way and with the right info. So you can click the first link below to book a free strategy call with my agency, or you can just click the second link to get access to my free YouTube trainings, and that'll help you out a ton. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.